Hey, hello. So, just made a video about a twin flame journey. Twin flame journey. Uh, I have a lot of things to say. I'm gonna respond to a video, of course, but first thing is, I just want to say that it's funny to me because she apparently came across this concept about twin flames or this information way before I did. Even Eric made a video about it. It's very made a video about twin flames / soulmates don't exist. Yeah, I made a video about Varric months ago, like in my opinion and all. It's just so funny, like at that time I didn't know about twin flames and these people somehow knew way before I did. Oh god. And for some reason I had my own twin flame experiences as well, but it was a false version, unfortunately. Yeah, my experience is still real because I had supernatural experiences. So having this experience, meaning a twin flame is possible. You would only have one twin flame, of course. It can be literally anybody. Like, doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a good or bad person, it doesn't matter. Anyone can have this experience, and it really depends on you. You could be aware about this twin flame thing, or you wouldn't even know about twin flames and suddenly you met a twin flame. That is also possible. Also, everything that Jazz said in the video is completely true about twin flames in general. Like, the toxic version of course, the way she describes it is so confusing, depressing, frustrating, all of that. But honestly, to me, everything that she said, it sounds like toxic version of a twin flame, like false twin flame, or just simply a dark triad counterpart that mimics a twin flame, but it's not twin flame, right? But you will be able to discern better if you had more awareness and knowledge about these things, right? About twin flame, false twin flame, dark triad people in general, narcissist, borderline, psychopath, and so on. Like, if you know all these things, even on a spiritual level, you'll be able to spot the differences and be able to identify each of them. Yes, I know people's journey is different, but it's really important to have access to knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the better discernment, and this way it will help you on your supposed twin flame journey. This is why it's important to know about these things, really. Whenever you come across this information, and you have to be careful about using this label twin flame, because a lot of people that claim to be twin flames, most of them, like about 90%, are not twin flames. They're either soulmates or a bunch of dark triad people, narcissists, spiritual narcissists. Yeah, most of them are in a toxic situation. So twin flame experience is extremely rare. It's a rare experience. For you to be a true twin flame, it's very rare. So, and honestly, the fact that twin flames are supposed to be higher vibrational people to help alleviate the planet, right? But I see a lot of them are just not good people. They're low vibrational people. I'm sorry to say, but twin flames cannot be narcissists. They're low vibrational people. They are energy vampires, a bunch of parasites on this earth. They cannot be twin flames. No, I don't agree with this. In order to be a twin flame, you have to be at least conscious enough to be able to do that. But honestly, most of them are just unconscious. They don't even have a soul. So how can you say they are twin flames? They don't have a soul, spirit, and they take other people's souls. Now this is what I don't agree with twin flames. They can't be a true twin flame if they're narcissists. Twin flames cannot be narcissists, okay? Because they're energy vampires and soul suckers. Simply as that. Also, for a true twin flame, they can't drain you, they can't hurt you. Yes, there is unconditional love for you. For a true twin flame, at least there will be mutual reciprocation, of feelings and such. Yes, I agree about attraction as well. It's irresistible. Intense attraction, chemistry, yeah. And this type of attraction, like, it never fades away for a true twin flame. Like, it's like eternally. You have eternal love and attraction for them, and they would feel the same way as well. They wouldn't abandon you, betray you, hurt you. They could possibly trigger you as a mirror to show you what you haven't faced yourself, and when you solve yourself, then your other counterpart will be too. They will be healed when you heal yourself, right? So when your twin flame triggers you, it's to show you some parts of yourself that haven't been resolved. But that doesn't mean the other counterpart doesn't go through the same thing. Of course, like for a twin flame, both should mirror at least some wounds, trauma, and fears. Both should have this mirroring effect. But for a fake or a false twin flame, this doesn't happen. Their traumas, their wounding is kind of different. So, but for true twin flames, they're the same. Have shared soul essence or whatever. Same wounding, same traumas from childhood and later in life. But for a false twin flame, it just doesn't happen, at least according to my experience. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that she said reminds me of false twin flames, to be honest, because the fact that she said it's like really painful, depressing, and all of that is not supposed to be happening, right? Or like a true twin flame, I feel like it's not entirely true. It sounds like a false twin flame. False twin flames, most of them are just a bunch of narcissists. They abuse you, hurt you, betray you, abandon you, discard you. They don't even have unconditional love because they're devoid of empathy. They can't love you back. They don't love you back truly. There is no unconditional love. is conditional is not unconditional. If you have love for them unconditionally, even when they're abusing you and you're just like, oh, like I have love for them unconditionally. Oh, he or she is just triggering me for the purpose of my spiritual awakening. No, like your feelings are validated and you're being abused. That's not love, okay? If you have love for your twin flame that's abusing you, like toxic to you, to the point where you feel hurt, deeply down, you feel drained and tired, then that simply means it's not your true twin flame, but really a toxic person. If you have unconditional love for them, even if they're abusing you, that means it's trauma bonding. It's trauma bonding. It's not love. It's like loving your abuser. Oh, he's so hot when he's like so angry at me, or no, that's trauma bond. It's not love. It is how you'll be able to tell the differences between what is toxic and what is healthy, and use your intuition. Also, I want to say about the twin flame concept in general, like those teachings that mentions you're going to experience the dark night of the soul, kundalini, like the supernatural, like spiritual aspects of this whole thing. And at the same time, if you're experiencing kind of like a narcissistic abuse, the dynamic attachment styles, whatever, that means what you're experiencing is a false twin flame. We're living in this world of duality. There's light and darkness. You can have a true twin flame and a false twin flame as well. which is something that I didn't know at that time. It really sucks, but yeah, you could have a darker version, like a dark twin flame, false twin flame, right? You'll have all these supernatural experience, and at the same time you will endure narcissistic abuse. Oh my god. Anyways, this type of connection, like the purpose of it is to destroy you, destroy your soul, your spirit, and derail from your path, prevent you from experiencing true love and true meaningful connection, or maybe to prevent you from meeting your actual true twin flame if it exists, you know. Yeah, about the twin flame teachings, most of them are just toxic, especially when it talks about the kundalini thing. Is so toxic and so dangerous, because kundalini is so painful. That means it's a sign of energy drainage and vampirism in this connection. Yeah, it's just it's just toxic, man. Like, those teachings are so toxic, and I feel like it's a spiritual warfare connection. It's so distressing, and spiritual warfare is real, and it's happening. A lot of people all over the world, like I don't know how many of them, but like so many. It's supposed to be a rare experience, but I guess a lot of people are experiencing a false version, right? False twin flame. You have these supernatural experiences, and feels like twin flame, soulmates, whatever. Nice and synchronicities, telepathic connections, vivid dreams, precognitive dreams, astral dreams in the astrals, our body experiences, astral projection. I could just go on and on and on. The list goes on. and at the same time you experience a lot of pain, emotional and energy drainage, narcissistic abuse. You'll endure all of these cycles like it's fucking this is spiritual warfare. This is why I want people to understand that. So if you're having both of these experiences, which means you're in a you have met a false twin flame, like a false version, a dark version. If you didn't have any supernatural elements, if you didn't have telepathy, signs and synchronicities and all of that, that means you just met, you simply met a toxic person, just a dark triad person, narcissist. Yeah, I know it's really long, but you know, there's just a lot of things to say about twin flames. So thanks for listening to me. I hope you understand what I was talking about, you know, this whole thing. Yeah, I just want people to know about this dark side of twin flame stuff as well. And I really recommend Eve Lorgan because she's an expert about these orchestrated connections that feels like twin flame, soulmate type of thing, you know. There are interviews, articles. I mean, she wrote books about them, like two of them. So yeah, and please like be familiar with narcissism in general. Narcissistic abuse cycle is really important. Yeah, like if you know all of this stuff, you'll be able to discern better, and honestly you will save yourself like a lot of time and energy. Yeah, so thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy this video.